Okay, then, same circuit as before, like this, right? And not using the capacitor, and the battery is disconnected. So reading across where the battery would go, you get that. And if I vary the offset, you can see that the noise goes from the top to the bottom of that output trace noise feedback. See how nice and clean that envelope is? That's not noise. That's a constant amplitude, almost exactly sinusoidal signal bunched up in there. Okay, anyhow, so that's where we're at right now. And what I've done is I've tried different MOSFETs in there. And what I'm going to do now is use these IRF 830A, and the pinout is different. So what I've done is I've had to bend the pins around to get the pinout to be the same as the pinout of the 2N7000s there. So so there's all that. So let's just do it. Let's just pull the MOSFET, that one, and stick this one. MOSFET's warm. And stick this one in where it was there. And already we've got the trace cleaned up quite a bit. And then we'll pull this one out and take the other MOSFET and put it in where that one was. Live on camera. One hand operating the camera and one hand operating the MOSFETs. Okay, so now you can see that the oscillations are gone, and that's nicely cleaned up and switching. And if I do the offset trick, if I can find the right knob, there we go, you can see again that the positive and negative going portions of that trace follow the offset. Okay. And also, that's with the battery out. So I put the battery in, we see what we expect to see, the 3 volts battery voltage on there, and a little bit of ripple caused by the switching, but no oscillations. And again, if I change the offset, that doesn't change much up there. The locations of the ripples do change a little bit. But, okay, now here's the clincher, LEDs. Okay, we've got no oscillations, either with or without the battery in there. All right, if I put the battery back in there, now look at the LEDs. If I can shadow and see, we got one glowing. That's the one on the secondary. And so now if I tune the offset like I was just as I was doing before, I can find a point where they both glow. Okay, and again, confirming there's no oscillations and an offset. Okay, now if I take this one out and turn it around and plug it back in, somehow or another, there, you can see that it's glowing brightly. And so I can again vary the offset of the function generator, and I can make the other one come on and that one go off. Alright. Out. Turn it back around and stick it back in there. There. Like that. And there it's glowing. Okay. And no oscillations. Alright. Just varying the offset. So hopefully that proves that the oscillations have nothing to do with lighting the LEDs. Since this one is being lit, it must be being lit by an alternating current signal or a pulsed DC signal over here. But since this one lights in both directions, we know that at least at some point there's current alternating through there. The tricky part is that when the current goes in one direction, it's coming from the function generator, and when the current goes in the other direction, it's coming from the battery. And that's why this circuit is so weird. I think that's right, and experimenting with these new MOSFETs and seeing this happen LEDs lighting without the oscillations has kind of convinced me that that's the case. And these MOSFETs are getting warm, especially that one. The Q2 MOSFET is getting warm, and that's from the function generator drive. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Oh, I guess what I should do is just swap those MOSFETs back. So I pull one out, and you can see that the waveform has changed quite a bit. Pull the other one out. Ow, that's hot. Ouch. And there, no switching is happening. We just got the battery voltage going, so I'll remove the battery. And now we got this crazy signal because there's no MOSFETs in place. So now I'm just going to take the other 2 N7000s and stick them back in. If I can figure out where they go, that's one of them. And then here's the other one right there. And there we have reestablished the original oscillating condition with the 2 N7000 MOSFETs. Okay, thanks for watching.